If you are a student and you are currently confused about which programming language to learn, this video is specifically for you. Python, Java, C++, JavaScript, or maybe the new ones like Go and Rust. Every YouTube video you watch says something different, right? One says Python is the future, another says no, Java is king for jobs. Honestly, that creates more confusion than clarity. So in this video, I am going to speak to you not as a YouTuber chasing views, but as a technical and placement mentor. I'm going to cut through the noise. By the end of this video, you will not just know which language to pick, you will understand why it is the right decision for your specific career. Let me start by telling you what most students do and why it fails. They start with C because their college curriculum forces them to. Then they hear Python is easy, so they watch a few tutorials on Python. Then a senior says Java is required for MNC placement, so they switch to Java. And suddenly they know a little bit of everything, but they know nothing properly. This is the single biggest mistake students make. The problem is not the language you choose, the problem is that you chose a language without a goal. Let me be very clear about one thing. There is no best programming language. There is only the right language for your specific goal. Programming languages are just tools. So stop asking which language should I learn and start asking, why am I learning programming? Once you answer the why, the what becomes obvious. Every student watching this falls into one of these 5 categories. Identify which one is you. First, I am a complete beginner. You have never coded before. Second, I want placements and interviews. Third, I want web development. Fourth, you are interested in data science or AI or ML. And fifth, you are interested in competitive programming. Got your category? Good. Now let's look at the specific roadmap for each. First, the complete beginner. See, if you are a beginner and you have never written code before, your goal is not to learn a powerful complex language. Your goal is to learn how to think logically. You need to learn what variables are, how loops work, and how to break down a problem. For this, the best language is Python. Why? Because Python reads like English. It has simple syntax and very few strict rules. You spend your time fighting with logic, not fighting with semicolons and curly brackets. Now, if your goal is placement, meaning you want to crack Amazon, Microsoft, TCS or Infosys, so listen very carefully. Companies do not care how fancy your syntax is. They care about data structures and algorithm and problem solving. For placements, you should choose one of these two. Choose C++ if you like speed, pointers and memory management. Choose Java if you prefer object-oriented structure and want to target enterprise software roles. Now, can you do DSA in Python? Yes. But many interviewers still prefer C++ or Java because they show you understand strict typing and memory concepts better. If your goal is to build websites, startups or mobile apps, there is one language you simply cannot avoid, and that is JavaScript. It is the king of the web. Front end, back end, full stack, JavaScript is everywhere. You might use Python or Java for backend later, but JavaScript is compulsory for the browser. If you want to be a developer who builds products, start with HTML, then CSS, and then you can go deep into JavaScript. Now for AI, ML, or data science, the answer is the simplest of all. Obviously Python. It's not just about the language, it's about the ecosystem. All the major libraries, NumPy, Pandas, TensorFlow, PyTorch are built around Python. Trying to start your machine learning journey with C++ or Java as a beginner is a bad decision. Stick to Python here. If you love math, puzzles and coding contests and you want to be on the leaderboard of CodeChef or Codeforces or LeetCode, go with C++. It is fast, it has standard template library, and it is the industry standard for competitive coding. Now at this point, some of you are thinking, but ma'am, I looked at a job description and it asked for Go language. Another asked for Kotlin. Another asked for Rust or C#. Should I be learning all of these? Let me clear this confusion once and for all. Companies do not hire you because you know 10 languages. They hire you because you have strong fundamentals in one and you can learn the others quickly. Instead of panicking about 20 different languages, think in language families. The Java family, if you know Java, learning Kotlin or Scala for backend or Android takes only a few weeks. They are like basically cousins. The C family, if you know C++, picking up Rust or Go language for system performance is much easier. The Microsoft family, if you know Java or C++, C Sharp is incredibly easy to learn. Now here is the industry secret. Companies expect you to have mastery in one core language, that is Java, C++, or Python. They expect you to have adaptability for the others. If you know C++ perfectly and a company works in Go language, they will still hire you because they know you can learn Go language in 15 days. Now here's what I recommend to every student. Pick one core language. It can be Python or Java or C++. Then master DSA and fundamentals in it. And then add job specific languages later. That is JavaScript for web, Kotlin for Android, Swift for iOS, Go for cloud or backend roles. This way you grow horizontally without losing depth. Remember, languages are tools, not trophies. A good engineer is not someone who knows many languages, but someone who can learn a new language in weeks. That's what companies actually want. If you want a detailed roadmap for a specific path like full stack roadmap or DSA roadmap, comment the word roadmap and your goal below. I'll help you out.